Hey guys, so today I'm here with an unboxing of the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play 4G. Now this, more commonly known as the PlayStation phone, has been around for quite a while. It was leaked, it was rumored, and now of course it did come out on Verizon in the United States, and now it is available on the AT&T 4G network. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into the unboxing. However, there's one thing I did want to point out. So I'll move the box over here and focus the camera a little bit here for you guys. You'll see there are two little things right here. The first of which is a PlayStation certified handset, which means that it will be able to play some certain PlayStation 1 games and some extras, and I'll get into that a little bit into the review. But it is also the official mobile handset of Major League Gaming, which I thought was pretty funny. Of course, Major League Gaming is a pretty cool little operation, and you know, to have it actually on the box, the official handset, I think is pretty cool. But anyway, enough of all this chit chat. Let's jump into the unboxing itself. So we'll open the box itself here, and right here we'll actually have some paperwork. So it looks like a quick start guide. We have the phone itself, which we can take a look at in 1 second. And let's pull back the flap and see what all we have. Now this phone actually does come with quite a few accessories. So let's go ahead and take a look. First of all, we do have the wall adapter, so you can just plug in the USB here, plug it into your wall outlet for charging. You also do have what appear to be some stereo headsets. So actually these look fairly reasonable. They actually don't look super cheap, so definitely be giving those a shot, but there we go. Alright, so here we do have a dock for it, so it just plugs in like this. Looks like a pretty reasonable dock, and then you just plug in your charging as well as your headphones. So that's a pretty cool little addition that they did add into the package. So let's go ahead and keep that going here. So we do have a 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable, so we can go ahead and plug this in, for example, from here to something else. Very nice they include that. And lastly, but certainly not least, it does look like we do have the cable, which is micro USB. Alright, so let's go ahead and give you guys a quick run around the phone. So up front here, you guys will find the 4-inch display. It is WVGA, which is 480 by 800, very common for Android phones. Along the bottom here, you'll find your 4 Android, not capacitive, but rather physical buttons. So you got your back, your home, your menu, as well as your search. And they are physical, and at first glance, they seem to be pretty solid. Up top here, you will find your front-facing camera. And flipping around on the back here, you guys will see the rear-facing camera as well as the flash. Now this phone is blue, which I think actually looks pretty good. Very, very different. Most phones these days are black or white or gray or something, but I think the blue looks pretty nice. So coming up around on the top here, as you'll be able to see, it does have the L and R buttons, which are used for gaming. I'm actually not entirely sure what this button does. I'll have to try that out a little bit later. On the bottom here is not a whole lot of anything. Flipping it over to this side, you'll be able to see your 3.5mm headset jack as well as your micro USB for syncing and charging. On the top here, you do have, I'll flip it over on the right side, you do have your lock and unlock. Now, of course, that's all fine and great, but there's no real major difference between that and any other phone. What is different is this. This is the the PlayStation, the whole point of this phone. So let's lock it back up. So while we'll leave it open. So of course we do have your D-pad here, and at first glance the D-pad does seem to be pretty responsive. And in fact, let's hop out of this. Don't actually go and launch anything. We also do have our PlayStation buttons here, your select and your start. I believe that's a menu key, and these are going to be for controlling the phone itself, or rather controlling your game. So kind of like virtual joystick. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it for my unboxing of the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play 4G. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing my full review, be sure to subscribe.